Good morning, everyone. Today I thought I would do a video for people who maybe are thinking about donating a kidney. Now, as you know, if you watched any of my videos and retained anything, that I donated a kidney to a friend is actually 65 days ago, so September 12th. And I was asked today to talk to someone who is going to be donating a kidney coming up pretty soon. And I thought, well, why not make a video to tell people things that I wish I had been told before I donated. It would not have changed the outcome. I still would have done it. But I just wish this particular hospital, I know every hospital is different in how they, handle things and talk to their patients. But I wish I had been told certain things just so I would have been mentally prepared for them. So I have it down. I'll be looking down. I made a little list of things. Number one, I wish they had told me that the pain the day after the surgery would be so mind-bogglingly, excruciatingly horrible. They didn't say that. They said, you'll be going home the next day. Like, no big deal. Then they said, as long as your pain is under control. My pain was not anywhere near under control. They said they screwed up on the dosing. The nurses were saying, oh, we can only give you this at this amount of time. And it turns out the doctor was saying, give her this amount of time. And I was stuck in the middle. Oh, Lordy, that really top 3 worst pains I've ever had in my life. So the pain. I wish they had been honest about the pain. And actually they say people with red hair have a low pain threshold. And I wonder about, and maybe that was my problem, I don't know. And I wish they had also said that getting up to walk would be nearly impossible to do for at least a week. They made me get up and walk the day of the surgery. And I did, I walked. The thing is, I still had a lot of pain medicine in me from the actual surgery. The next day, they wanted me to get up and walk. I thought, if you don't leave me alone, I will have to severely beat you with something in this room. I could not get up. Oh, it was horrible. So I wish they would have said, trying to get up to walk is going to be really bad. Because, they cut your major muscle of your abdomen, so and that holds your core up. So they ruined your core. The other thing I wish they would have told me, that you will have numbness down the entire front of your thigh or your quad for months. Why? Because they cut major nerve fascia is there for the place where they remove the kidney. It's like right above where your thigh joins your pelvis. And they have to cut, they can't help it, they have to cut these nerves. And so, you're not disabled, but it gets annoying. Sometimes you touch it and it hurts. But it's like that nerve hurt. So I wish they would have told me about that. And yes, 65 days later, it's still numb. And I know my friend has numbness, but on her other side, because they went in on the other side. Another thing that I really wish they had told me, that my abdomen would be swollen really badly. I mean, I look like 6 months pregnant, and the baby was all kind of like its butt and everything was on the left side, and it would be like that for a few weeks. I wish they had told me that. Now, I knew from having surgery before that wearing loose flannel drawstring pants and stuff would be something really important. So I was prepared. I just didn't think I would be wearing them as long as I did. I'm back in my regular clothes now, but I still kind of lopsided poochiness on the bottom, and I was told, oh, that'll go away in a few months. Months? No, we want weeks. We don't want months. But it's okay. My much better than it was, say, a month ago. Another thing I wish I had been told. I found out 2 weeks prior that I would not be able to take a certain medication that I was taking for my leg. I talked about my back and my leg. And that was okay, because it wasn't anything that I took on a daily basis. It was as needed, so no big deal. But then I found out I couldn't take any aspirin products or any NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. So no ibuprofen, and no Fiorinol, and for me, I think the worst thing was no Fiorinol, because that is the one pain medication that actually helps with my migraine. And I had to switch, and I knew, and I made arrangements. Oh, my bangs are weird. I made arrangements to get the Fioricet, which is the Tylenol-based medication. And so when I have pain in my head or wherever else in my body feels like having pain, I get to take Tylenol. Tylenol for me, and maybe others will agree, you might as well hit yourself on the head with the bottle. You'll get more relief doing that than actually taking the product. I've never gotten relief from Tylenol, and the Fioricet doesn't do anything. That might explain why I have some bottles of Fioricet from 10 years ago that haven't been used. Yeah, so those are the things that really stick out in my mind. I wish they had maybe told me, just so I could have been mentally prepared, not the frying pan in the face, 2 weeks before, or when you're, week after surgery, you look down and you're like, I'm not pregnant. Why do I look pregnant? I hate this. But as I said, it would not have changed my what I would have done. I would have donated anyway. Sometimes you want to be prepared. Of course, who knows? Maybe it would have made me worry even more than I worried. Because, I always tell the surgeons, every time I've gone under the knife, I've had my appendix removed. I had an ovary and fallopian tube removed, TMI. I've had another surgery involving the women area, an ablation, big deal. I've told and my back, I had surgery on my L3, L4, L4, L5, whatever those things are called. I told you I'm not thinking straight. Hello, vertebrae! Because I had ruptured discs. And my doctor says, because you're tall. Shut up. You got hit with the short stick, what can I say? And I have told every doctor and every anesthesiologist, whenever I've been put under general, I always tell them, please don't let me die. And they always, assure me, oh, we'll never let you, that'll never happen. And I'm here to talk about it. Oh yeah, when I had last October when I had the kidney stone, which is not a hereditary thing, it was due to the Topamax. I also said to the anesthesiologist, please don't let me die. And he's like, oh, I've never lost anyone. Not that he would tell me, but I assume he wouldn't be practicing. So, yeah, that's what I wish people would know, before they donate, that, ultimately it's if it's the right thing for you, and you'll know it in your heart, and you'll know it in your mind, then do it. But I hopefully the hospital that you're at gives you a little more heads up about what you might feel like, and what you can take and what you can't take afterwards. So that's it for today. That's all I wanted to share. If anybody has any ideas of what I should call my channel other than, Judy babbles about whatever, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.